So I'd like to do a quick little video to talk about game camera placement. So I have this camera here. There's two. What I always say, there's two different ways that you can place your game camera. The first way is, of course, on an area that's open and that is already set up. That's a location for feed. I do have a salt lick here, and as you see, there's a rub that the deer are actually actively going after on this one. Um, the other one is if you don't have an area where you can, if you're using it to hunt and you're looking for an area to actually track where you should place your hunting stand, my best suggestion is, and I'll show you that in a little bit, is to walk around the outskirts of the area where you're looking to hunt into the woods and look for paths that the deer are using. I mean, these are pretty easy. Most of the places they use the path every single time. So you can place your deer camera right around that area so that you can, of course, figure out where they're going to be. So example is you put it, 15 feet into that trail, let it sit there for a few days and see if that's what you're looking for. And you do it so you're looking into the trail, not looking out, and you can see what's going by that camera. So another thing I like to is the placement of the cameras. So you read in the manuals, they say like 3 to 6 feet is what I've seen. My understanding and what I've seen for best results is about the eye height of a deer. All right, so you can see the height of this one off the ground. That's about it produces the best pictures. I also do like to angle mine down here and just use a stick so it's going down a little bit. And I want it to cover the whole area where I'm looking. If it's too high, you're going to wind up getting like the leaves are going to set it off. If it's too low, you're not going to get anything that's going to be worthwhile. So you want it like right in the middle there is what you're looking for as your placement of the game cam. And I tell people always, you need to move them around because just because you're looking at this location doesn't mean it's the best location. So on this tree, you should place it here. You should move it over this way. You should move it over here. You should move it here. You should go to behind it. Every week that you come back and check your game cam, make sure it's at a different angle because who knows what you're missing. So here we go. Here's a deer trail. So what I always tell people to look for when you're placing one here is you want to be closer to where the food source is. So if you're by a field, by water, that's where you kind of want to put the trail cam close to. You want to go in a little bit, but not too far. The main reason is the deer are going to walk right past you, and yeah, you'll get the picture, but you won't see activity. How long are they spending there? If you get closer to like where the water is or a stream, you're going to see that the deer spend a little bit of time there. And that's what you really want to find out is how long are they spending there? Are they coming there early? Are they coming there late? This trail, you might see they only pass this trail at 10 o'clock at night. They don't ever use it any other time. If you can get an aerial shot, this picture here shows you a bunch of different trails. So now if you have a drone, best thing to be able to use. With that drone, you can fly above areas, fields, and everything, and cover more ground and see where these deer are. Now, the only thing is, drones are only going to work for open areas. They're not going to work for the wooded areas. Next photo I took here, this is going to show a worn path. And it's really worn down to the dirt. So good thing about this is you can see how fresh these paths are. I mean, if you're seeing fresh hoof prints going through here, this is a good place probably to definitely set up your trail cam to find out what type of deer, what size deer I should say, how big are the racks that are going through here. Or do you have a lot of does going through here? What's traveling this course? The other thing I didn't mention earlier, but I want to mention now, another big thing to look at when you're walking through some of these trails is rubs. Rubs look like that. When you see rubs, deer will come back to them and continue to rub them. That is a great place to place your trail cam. Placing your trail cam right there, you're going to probably find a big buck. since only bucks are the ones that are going to leave the rubs on there. So I have this picture here, shows a pretty fresh one, and make sure you're looking at that. Is it a fresh rub, or is it something that has not been around for a while, and you know the tree is sort of healed up from it? So make sure you're paying attention to those rubs because they will find a good place to put that trail cam. Well, hopefully this gives you guys an idea of where to place your trail cam. I want to thank you for your time, and please subscribe and watch some of my other videos that I have taken. Thank you.